everybody, we're back. I don't know where we haven't been here for a while. Well, we certainly haven't been here, and we haven't done this for a couple of months. But here we are, and we'll talk about your new office in a moment. He's Casey Wright. I'm Joel Goldberg, just in case you didn't figure that one out. But baseball season has begun, which means I may not see you for 6 months. You'll see me. But the thing I love about baseball is it's big picture, and everybody gets so wrapped up into. I mean, we're wired for the moment. That's society. That's why football does so well, and baseball is the marathon. I think that's like life, and it's definitely like business, right?
Sure, absolutely. Well, you mentioned it. We're in a new office. Here we are. We'll do a big party eventually. Everybody will be invited.
Of course you will.
No, we've almost quadrupled our square footage. Now, obviously, you don't quadruple square footage and totally fill it out right away. So I think big picture is a perfect topic today. We're building this for the future. So obviously, we're planning on growing. We have grown a lot. We outgrew our last space, but here we are, quadruple square footage. I was just making a joke with Joel. I haven't even been in this room yet. So we might try a few different rooms out. We like the trees in the background, but hopefully you can see a variety and not just my office like the last space.
But I like this discussion because let's talk in baseball terms, as I so often do. The Royals spent a lot of money in the offseason, over $100 million, plus $289 million contract for Bobby Witt Jr., and they expect to be competitive this year, and they have been to this point. Yet they're not just focused on this year. They had a really bad year last year. You can't just go from here all the way to here. It takes time, and I think that the reference to this office is good too. I mean, how do you sort of go about that, knowing that we want to be successful today, and you can be, but you may not see the results till later?
I mean, it's the exact same thing as locking an athlete in early on. In a rookie or second year, a lot of times teams will pay a lot more money than people think they should because of what they have done historically. It's the future. We're building this for the future. You hire people when you don't 100% need them sometimes is a smart move because guess what? When you absolutely need them, others will too. So get them at the right time, develop them, and then when the need is really there, you already have them on your bench.
All right, last thing, when we're talking about big picture, that's our theme this month. I always say, and I'm accused of being, I mean, you know this, like I'm very even keel with everything with sports. So I'm a really boring person to be around. And that's just because, I'm doing 162 games, and it's like you can have the greatest April in the world and have a terrible year. I always say in baseball terms, you can't win it all in April, but you can lose it. So you need to be competitive, and you are. But the greater point that I wanted to come up to you, I mean, this is an office that has so much fun. You celebrate, but you get serious when you need to be serious, which is more times than the fun stuff. I wanted to ask you about sort of the celebrating of victories, enjoying those moments, but understanding that they're just moments. Because when I look at any baseball team, take the Royals, very successful April, they've caught a lot of people's attention, and immediately they're saying, okay, let's celebrate right now, but we got to go focus on tomorrow.
Yeah, one of the things I've been taught in this industry, but I think it's applicable to everything, is don't let the highs be too high and don't let the lows get you too low. The even keel actually is what makes sense. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So if you're out there celebrating every single victory until the wee hours in the morning, you're not going to get another one the next day. So be excited for your successes. Use the losses to motivate you, but don't hang your hat on those as that's the only thing, because there's always tomorrow.
Yeah, I've heard our pitching coach of the Royals say you're either winning or you're learning, and there are lessons to be learned every single day. And yes, you got to celebrate those victories as well. Let's go check out the new office now. I assume there are dartboards probably
Absolutely.
Somewhere. There's got to be other fun stuff too.
There's a lot. Give us a couple of months and we'll show it off more.
All right, well, we'll show you some of that in the future. He is Casey Wright. I'm Joel Goldberg. Win today and look big picture.
Thanks, guys.